spread his creep really well in games previous, but in this game, in this game and the previous game, he hasn't been really focusing on spreading any creep. So there might be a slight blunder for him there. Jdog has a better creep spread. I see Red has not linked up his two bases. There are infestors coming out on the field, so that is a very good choice at this point in time.
Always good to see some infestor play. And no infestation pit from Jdog just yet. He's getting out the Hydra then. And putting up one or two spore crawlers in his base just in case Red decides to go for some mutilus play. But right now, a very quiet game, nothing happening. Both players are just macroing up. It seems like Jdog is getting a ninja third right here. He's getting his ninja third. And work count still 53 for Red, 47 for Jdog. Army supply, however, Jdog has got a bigger army, but then again, scRed's got the infestors out. Oh, I see a lot of people are still complaining about the lag over here. I reckon just shut up and guys, just play the game, get it over and done with.
Even suggesting that I leave the game, but I don't think they realize that I'm actually casting it. But anyway, it's not.
Yeah,
it's definitely not me lagging.
I personally believe it's more of a blizzard lag than anything else. When we did play the first game, we had no problems there.
No, I agreed, Frost.
Oh, let's have a look at Jdog here. He's got going for his +2 on his roaches and his ranged damage. Red on also +1 as well, but he's got the infestors out. Just had a bit of a ratio from Jdog on Red's third base. It seems like Jdog is going to be very ballsy and possibly take his fourth.
Could possibly happen. Jdog likes to macro really, really well. He might actually take that fourth while he's making an attack on Red's natural expansion over here.
Yeah, just so we actually got a push coming here from Jdog. I don't think this is a very good idea pushing out right now.
No, there's a lot of infestors on the field there.
It's got those infestors. This fungal growth is going to destroy these roaches. I was Jdog, I wouldn't engage over here.
Wow, look at those good fungals all over Red.
Jdog should just run away right now. Bit of late infestor play from Jdog. He's got a couple of infestors out now, only 4. And both roaches, and surprisingly still no hydras.
It's surprising that we don't have any air units either in this game. Like to see maybe some broods or something like that coming out onto the field.
Yeah, we're coming up at 16 minutes already, and Jdog does have his hive up. Red's still on lair tech, which is a bit concerning. Jdog possibly thinking, I'm going to go a bit of broods, something different to, and we've got Red coming out to Jdog's third, doing some good damage over here.
Yeah, no, this third has definitely gone down. That's a very good snipe by Red. Jdog is sending some lings in response, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So Jdog's definitely on the back foot here. Red killing a total of almost 90 units killed for Red. So Jdog really on the back foot here.
Yeah, some good play from Red. Red having a look at that third over there, that third being very unprotected. However, Jdog does have a backup third out at the moment. But that losing that fourth is definitely going to do some damage. We can see
I don't know why people are pinging the map when it's so laggy. It's not necessarily a good idea. Red just retreating with his roach army back to his natural expansion. Jdog grabbing that fourth again, and that was just taken down. He's got that other base over here, that secret ninja expansion.
Yeah, a very good call from Red. You can actually see he's got the burrow out now. And his roaches are 100% healed up now. Red opting to go, Jdog opting to go for the Roach, Hydra and Festa play, which is not a bad call. I'd just like to see a bit of an overseer from Jdog. This is going to be devastating if those roaches can burrow without Jdog being able to see where they are.
No, agreed. Perhaps Jdog has built some roaches in response to maybe he's expecting some form of a air attack. But the roaches are, the hydras are really good against attacking ground units as well. So
yeah, hydras need that support. They need that roach support in front of them. Otherwise, they pop quite easily. And you got a little bit of a sneaky player from Red. Seems like he's going to go for that ninja third again, or ninja fourth, so maybe it. And he's going to take it out again. And he said, "Okay, cool. I'm going to take out your fourth, and I'm going to expand with my fourth."
Yeah, he has got this burrowed roaches, so he is sneaking them along under the ground, and they will take out that fourth really easily. This is going to be very irritating for Jdog.
Yeah, this blocking off of the fourth the whole time from Red is very good play. I'd like to see a bit more aggression, and let's have a look over here. It seems like Jdog, he's got corruption out. I don't see a spire. Oh, we've got a graded spire. He's definitely going to see some brood play here, which is a fantastic response. And we've got Red coming out for the third. And Jdog has got to stop this. He can't afford to lose his third.
Yeah, he's morphing these corruptors into broods, so we're going to see a brood, Hydra, Roach, Festa mix, which is a really strong, but Red is almost 100 food supply here, 200 out of 200. And
these minerals, he's got a crap load of minerals. I'd like for him to get a bit of a ninja expands out just for the gas, because you see he needs a lot of gas. He's very low on gas and very high on minerals. Jdog, like we said, he's got the broods out, and Jdog has got to apply some sort of pressure right here now. You see, he's slightly on the back foot. Red getting up the fourth already. I wouldn't be surprised if Red brings up the fifth. And your thoughts, Ultima?
My thoughts is that Jdog is a bit below on the food count, but he does have the addition of the air, so that might make quite a dent in the forces of Red. Red has just mostly got those roaches, and that's not going to do very well against his broods. So Jdog might actually come the victor over here. He did macro right back up. You can see he's on 195. So those broods are going to just destroy everything.
I think Jdog is just going to hold this position with his broods. He wants to take up any air support that can come from Red. This is a very good play from Jdog. He's such a calm player. He doesn't stress himself out under these situations. And he keeps on being harassed.
I do see Jdog is racking up his kills. 60 kills to the 104 of Red, but Red's still in a good position. But he doesn't have much to deal with the air forces of Jdog over here.
Yeah, right now
those broods are certainly going to tell.
Spire play from Red. See Red is getting up the spire again, even though it wants to destroy just now. But these broods can really do some good damage. Surprising to see that Red has just decided to get neural parasite and just take control of the broods himself.
I do see that Jdog is getting his fourth up again, and his army is moving in at a good rate. I don't know why he hasn't used his neural parasite, but perhaps his infestors can't get there with those broodlings. I mean, there's just no ways that reach those broodlings, those broodlords. It's just not going to happen.
Some very clever play from. We can actually see Red is bringing out some corruptors now, and Jdog might be in a bit of trouble over here now. He needs to protect those broodlords. If these broodlords die, it's GG for him.
Yeah, Red is quite supply capped as well at the moment, and Jdog is pushing through at one alarming rate. That's a good fungal on the Broodlords there. Some very good fungals. Look at those corruptors.
Spamming out those infested Terrans. And this is looking really like an intense battle.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the final deciding big engagement of the evening. I think Jdog should come ahead of this, so we might see a GG fairly soon. Look at this.
Fantastic play by Jdog. And you know what saved him there? Those Hydras saved him.
Those Hydras certainly did help.
And this seems like a GG.
Definitely going to be a GG here. I mean, there's no ways that Red's going to be able to come back from this. Jdog's food count is very, very high.
Yeah, you can see Jdog is going all in, setting his lings in, taking out any expansions Red might have. And man, this is fantastic play by Jdog. I thought he was down and out, but once again,
there's a GG.
Takes it 2-0, and all credit to
Wow,
Jdog.
what a fantastic matchup. I certainly believed that Red would actually grab one there from Jdog, but Jdog, such a calm player, just responding at the right time with the right units. Very well played there.
Yeah, fantastic unit played by Jdog. We can even see on the scorecard here, even though Jdog was behind on bases, was versus Red's still well behind though. He's sitting on 67,000 points, and Jdog almost on 90,000 points. So it just shows you that with these ZVZ games, it doesn't necessarily mean if you have more expansions you will win. It's not the case.
No, I agree with you there, Frost. But if you look at their army value over time, they were pretty neck and neck all the way up until mid-late game, where Red was slightly ahead, but Jdog just holding it off and just building the right units at the right time. So that graph just telling the tale right there. I mean, if we look at the amount of units built, Jdog building a few more units, economy breakdown. Well, Jdog having more workers, but pretty even from both sides. The army value just tells it all.
Yeah, that's still a good game from both players. Red putting on a good show, but I think Red just focusing too much on harassing and not building the right units.
No, I agreed, Frost. So that's all the games for tonight, I believe. It is a best of 7. We should see the rest of the games played throughout this week sometime. So I believe that is it for now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that seems like what it is for now, Ultima. Your thoughts on tonight's games? What do you think?
Well, I'm not surprised at how it went. Well, game number 2 wasn't surprising. Game number 1 was surprising in the fact that Red tried a 10-pull rush with a spine crawler in the base, which failed. Game number 2, I expected Red to come the victor there, but Jdog really doing more quite well, better than I expected, holding off those pressure. Red not responding to the fast expand in game number 2 was probably a good idea, but no, I'm not surprised, like I said, with game number 2, other than I thought Red might actually take it.
Yeah, it's almost like Red is a bit lost when it comes to ZBZs. All the harassing it was all good and well, but meantime Jdog was getting out the right units, and those Broodlords wanted for him. And the actual fact, the unit that really wanted for him was a Hydras right at the back. They had good support from the infestors, good support from the roaches, and those infested marines with Hydra and roach. That's what won the game for him.
No, well done there for Jdog, the people's hero. So anyway, this is Ultima signing out for Trollcast on behalf of Spartan Company. Thank you for joining me tonight, Frost.
Yeah, guys, we'll check you for the next couple of games, and hopefully we can see a good comeback from Red. I'd like to see this go down to the wire.
All
All right.
right.